the day I was born or my baptism, you know that I wasn't the quietest of babies. In fact, I broke Jimmy Johnson's record for being able to keep a baby quiet during a baptism. For as long as I can remember, I have never had any angry feelings towards God until this past year. Somehow that question would always come up. Have you ever been angry with God? Why would someone blame God for their problems, I would think. Many of you know that I love to talk, and even more that I love to sing. I have sung almost every day of my life thus far, even to the point of getting on people's nerves sometimes. I never thought anything bad could ever happen to me. How could anything go wrong? It was senior year. It was our time to shine. I was going to make the all-state choir again, sing in the Schmidt competition, sing my senior spotlight, and make my dream come true by playing Christine in the Phantom of the Opera. I had worked so hard on the music. But then I heard words I had never heard before. Rachel, you need to go see the ENT. I was having voice problems. We found an ectasia, which is a blood vessel that had formed on my vocal cords. I prayed to God every day that it would just get better or go away. I went back in 2 weeks, and it was smaller. There was a sliver of hope until everything got worse. You see, none of these things that I said earlier actually came true, partially because about a month and a half later, I found out that I had to get surgery on my vocal cords. I was terrified. It felt like God was getting farther away. Why, God? Why? Why is this happening to me? My heart was breaking and my confidence was